Hello friends, this is Hera. Welcome back to my channel. For as long as I've had this channel, I've stayed very true to my niche and only posted bullet journal and snail mail content with the occasional notebook review and stationery haul. But I've finally filled up my travel journal, and a regular flip through of the last few pages just won't cut it this time. Because I just came back home from the most beautiful place on this planet. But let me start at the beginning. Hello, I am currently somewhere I did not think I would be just a few weeks ago, but this morning Jordan and I got on a plane for the first time since the beginning of 2020, and now we're in the city of Bodø. It is very windy, but hopefully you can hear me all right. We have rented a camper van, which is just over there, that big white thing. Nice hairstyle. For the next 5 days we are going to be living in that van and just exploring an area called Lofoten here in Norway, and I am very excited for that. We rented a converted camper van from a company here in Norway called Cabin Campers, and my first objective was to get used to driving a manual car, which I haven't done in a while. It also happened to be the largest vehicle I've ever driven. So after going through as many roundabouts as I could for practice, we drove the van onto a ferry that would take us to the southern tip of Lofoten. When we got there, we were so tired after the flight and a 3-hour-long ferry ride, and we were just really amazed at the landscape, which I unfortunately didn't really film. But I did catch this obnoxious seagull who had its eyes on Jordan's vegan burger. Oh, here he comes, here he comes! Hello. I have just woken up, as you can probably tell. I woke up here. It's gonna be a real struggle to put my sleepy face on the internet like this, but here we go. It's pretty cold. It's like 7 degrees maybe Celsius. As you can see, there's still snow in the mountains behind me. And I thought that I would check out the low tide before I go make some coffee, because I really need some.
And you ever wonder if days like these last with one another, with the feeling pass? Would you find out with me if it all starts to crumble? We'll search the pieces for a hope or a mumble. It's not for me to.
Oh, I have found myself a nice rock. I thought that I might do some journaling if I can bear the wind, because it is pretty windy. But I just want to enjoy the view and the smell of the ocean and the birds and everything. There are lots of mountain birds here, so. And this is the van. What do you think? Here at the entrance we have a little stove. It's a propane stove. Got some storage. And then in here there's a fridge and a heater, which is nice. Here's a table that we can move, and also we put it down to make the bed extra long at night. So here's the bed. It's really messy because we just got up and haven't really cleaned up yet. There's some overhead storage up here, and that's pretty much it. There's no toilet or shower stuff or anything, just like living space and kitchen. It is super spacious, like I can stand up in here. Our whale safari sadly got cancelled, so yeah, we're just gonna drive around and explore instead. Currently, we're in a town called Svolvær. It's a very cute town, but there's nobody here. Nobody's out. It's definitely off season, and obviously not many people are traveling right now because of everything. But yeah. We didn't really have a plan set in stone for this trip. All we knew was that we had to be back in Bodø to hand over the van at a certain time. So we just stopped and hung out wherever, not really worrying so much about must-see places. We just drove until we didn't want to anymore. For the most part, it was freezing cold, which definitely made us a little bit less inclined to hang out too much outside, sadly. But we got to go on a couple of ferries, which are part of the main road system here. Basically, a road will be divided by a fjord and you just have to get on the car ferry to continue on that road. We have parked next to the water. It's really windy tonight. It's kind of pushing on the van a little bit, which is a little bit creepy. So we might have to move the van so that the side isn't facing the wind, because I don't know, we probably wouldn't blow over, but you just never know.
Wow, there's nothing like walking out to that.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That was amazing.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. on this boat and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Ooh, wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there.
Basically, we've been driving a lot and it's been really fun with this van. I really enjoyed it, and although I haven't filmed as much as I probably thought I would, I've enjoyed a lot of offline time together with Jordan and just kind of not worried so much about taking nice pictures of ourselves. Our very last stop on the trip before returning to Bodø was a place called Saltstraumen. It's a small strait outside of Bodø and it has the strongest tidal current in the world. Seeing the current and the maelstroms that form all over was just really cool, and the surrounding area was so picturesque and beautiful. Like, I just wanted to move there. And that basically wraps up the trip. We stayed a final night at a hotel in Bodø, which was also crazy because who gets to stay at hotels these days? My dad was actually born in Bodø and it's where my grandfather grew up and lived, so Jordan and I walked over to the old house where they used to live and we visited my great-grandparents' grave and just enjoyed the sun. I guess I didn't mention that Bodø is so far north that the sun basically never sets in the summer. It technically sets behind the horizon at midnight, but then it rises again at like 1 a.m, so it's never actually dark. It didn't bother our sleep very much, just kind of made us feel like the days were endless. So with this trip, I finished up my travel journal, which I've been using since January 2019. It's a traveler's notebook from the Travelers Company, and with all of like the extra pockets and also the new sticker release paper insert where you can like put in stickers and just like take them out again, just like, you know, the sticker books that we had as kids. It makes it really convenient to bring it around, and I'll be sharing more pictures of it over on my Instagram account, so make sure that you follow me there if you aren't already. And I'll also show my new travel journal there, which hopefully I'll get a chance to use soon-ish. I know that this video is very different from what I usually make, but I hope that you still enjoyed it. And if this is the first video of mine that you've watched, then please consider clicking the subscribe button because I have a lot of fun content coming up this summer. And if you watch this video all the way to the end, then please put a mountain emoji in your comment, or if you're on desktop, just write mountain, I guess. You guys are usually pretty creative with the lack of emojis, so I hope that you're all having a lovely day and I'll see you next time. Bye!